Wait, you two! Just a moment, please. Here, the traveler. It's a pleasure to meet you. Do you have a moment? There's something I'd like to discuss with. My name is Nabil. I'm a matra in the academia. Currently, Sino is out investigating a case and.
Oh no.
Well, to be complete, word has it that you two.
Alright.
Large amounts of canned knowledge. According to some research, using large amounts of canned knowledge could lead to some serious. Rumors also have it that last we heard from Sino, he was investigating somewhere outside Sumer.
Sounds like we better go. We finally found you!
Ah, it's you two. But I'm very busy at the moment.
That's right!
So Nabil told... I see. Long story short...
Whoa. Alright,
I'll put you on. Let's move. You can't run. Shouldn't get careless. Don't be a killjoy. Just be. You need to hurry up. Is that all you got? This one's well
this
done.
one's got your name on it! Feeling lucky?
You can't run! Well, neither can I. Looks like I went too far. You need to hurry
Wind
up.
blade!
Roasted
Dodge
fries.
this! This moment will be frozen in time.
This was well done.
Wind blade!
You need to hurry up. Roasted fries. An unfortunate fault.
Is this an answer from this world?
Is this all you got? Seems even less than last time.
What difference does it make?
They've been cracking down on us lately, so we don't...
What does the Academia think? I don't see any real gems in this batch. It's all pretty ordinary stuff.
150K. Show us the Mora.
Put the Mora down and your hands up.
It's Sino!
Hey, forget the goods! Let's split!
But don't forget the Mora!
Dun dun! Not so fast! You can't escape with Paimon on the case!
What is this? He's got I don't like the look.
It's over. It's not like...
Huh? Did they really just give up like that?
Just like the others I've caught. They're not... All right. And when is the...
He's telling the truth. Honest! The stock we have right now is from 8...
I know exactly what... I suspect who's ever... When you were trying to escape...
Are you kidding? We've known... But here we are.
These small fries... If only we had another...
Huh?
Do you have... That's right.
Oh! Sounds like...
I see. Anyway, if you manage to learn... And as for you...
Okay.
Hey!
What? You gotta think about it. If the Academia...
The Academia has... I just hope you understand. If I ever catch you again... All right, Traveler.
Ha! You...
Traveler, why don't we go talk to...
Anything you need delivered?
Trainee Forest Ranger College.
This is not the end. The law has loopholes.
Like a lamb to the slaughter.
Windblade!
Oh, I'm...
I see. So that's the latest scoop. Good thing you didn't rat me out. Otherwise, who knows where I'd have to be hiding to avoid attention. No idea. Sorry, I've already Huh? You mean That's right. With so much canned knowledge flooding the market, it was besides, plus with
sounds like we came all
Well, not completely. Granted, I don't know who's behind all the smuggling activity, but since you didn't sell me out, after all, those smugglers have really crossed the line, butting their way into the market like that. I hope their luck runs out soon so that
Hey, you just want to make more business for yourself.
Don't underestimate its value. Of course, not everyone.
Then why does the academy...
Being able to gain complex, but everything in the world comes at... Gaining knowledge is a complicated process. It requires learning, thinking, but with canned knowledge first, you'll accept the knowledge as factual without a second thought. And second, excess use of knowledge capsules over an extended time...
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Traveler, you used canned knowledge before. Did you feel any
Of course, using it sparingly is not an issue. It's just like how medicine can be used to cure diseases. Anyway, back to the point. There'll be consequences if the city... And what's worse, as far as I know, they're...
The Court of Desolation?
Rumor has it that it's a site of ruins from the age of King Deshret. It's said that with word on the street is that there'll be an auction taking place in the desert. Once I heard about the auction, I began to suspect that all the canned knowledge popping up on the market is just a diversion. I'd wager that their real target is because studying those ruins is for the auction. On the other hand, no one can say for sure that they will ever succeed in finding the Court of Desolation.
Sounds to Paimon like we better head to the desert and see the auction.
That's right. And now that I've shared all that valuable info with you, it's time to introduce our limited edition desert travel kit. It comes complete with a map straight to the auction location. As I said, I also have to make preparations before I sell things, right? I've got it. But what? No need to worry, little one. All you'll need to do is tell him to go. I'm sure the General Mahamatra of the Academia would never leave any debt unpaid. And I can only imagine the funds he's allocated for...
We'd better get going. If Dory...
I just wish that some people would actually do their jobs.
We got news for you. What the smugglers are really after is a chance to research the Court of Desolation. They're hosting an auction in the desert to sell...
The Court of Desolation. I won't ask how you came by this intel. But is it reliable?
We also heard that the...
Partially. According to past... However, if they are using the canned knowledge as a way to move information and recruit researchers... Lesson recent. After all, death is often... That's why some continue... Do you know where the auction is taking place? Good.
Huh?
That's right. Don't worry.
That's sign of...
A reward on the road.
That's close enough.
Oblige.
Hold it right there. Heading to the desert, are we? I would... That doesn't matter. All you need to know... And as for you two, why bother sticking your nose...
That's right!
Ha! My employer's on top of that.
Is that so?
Sorry.
Tough crowd.
I'll take a lead.
Your sins weigh upon your soul.
No more You want this one?
This doesn't change anything. You're in over your head, son. Let's get out of here.
No need. Even if we apprehend them, I apologize for bringing... You should be careful from...
Wait, hold up!
You'd be surprised. They may even stay hidden in some dark corner for a... Yes. I was carrying out my superior...
Ooh.
He survived with a His name is Taj... Anyway.
Don't worry, Paimon will sail.
Good. And once this is...
Freeze!
Windblade! I'll keep this close.
We still have a long way to... Of course. Just try to take one step.
Oh, just look around.
Watch out!
Prepare to be blown away!
Those weren't just See? There are marked numbers on their pincers. Someone doesn't want us to show up at the auction. We are surrounded by desert as far as the eye can see.
This place is so...
Something's not right. Stay still. Here's the answer.
Huh?
A miniature tracking but this device was...
Whoa!
They probably planted it on the Traveler during our fight. It was a frantic fight.
Well, good thing you were able to...
Let's keep heading to the auction.
Cool it! What's the hurt?
Weird. Is this where the auction is? Yeah.
We didn't waste any time getting here after we defeated those mercenaries, but even so.
Aw, what?
We searched the area.
All right, let's take...
Did you find anything?
No, nothing in...
It's possible there weren't, but don't worry. Come back and meet me here after some time has passed. I'm sure something. They packed up in a... Once they think we've left the...
Hope! Okay, we'll start...
Yes.
Windblade!
So you're the bad guy behind all this, aren't you?
I didn't act immediately. He is not the primary.
Yes.
Huh?
Once everyone knew you were. Since all the goods were just.
You must know who's.
No. I'll talk. But before that, if we stay here.
All right.
How about my home in Aru Village?
Fine.
Listen, buddy, you better not try to trick us.
Come on now. Do you really?
Have guests?
This is my daughter, Simi. Why don't you run along now, dear?
Oh, okay.
Everyone knows Sino in our business.
Paimon is Paimon!
To be honest, But even though you caught me...
Why is that?
Everything from the everyone will try their... And even if you manage...
Everyone has their own...
Here's some tea, Dad. And for the guests, too.
Right. I forgot to offer tea to our guests.
Don't mention it. I should tell you that our tea tastes kind of bitter, but I put some sugar into...
That's my girl. Do we still have any sugar left? If not, I'll buy some.
Yes, we do. Okay. I'm gonna go have a rest now.
Didn't you say that everyone...
My daughter was born. That's why she never really had... As for me, until one day, someone reached out and showed me a way.
Selling canned knowledge.
That's right. There are many others like... I wanted to tell you all this so that maybe you could understand and change your mind. Please.
Oh no. That means that if...
I must get to the I can find someone to help treat...
You'll find some goods
Whoa! Look at all of this!
Yes. Small producers couldn't possibly support such a large quantity of goods.
Huh? Look!
Yes, that would make sense. Wait, what's this? Yes, it's a Matra seal. I started to suspect the pieces have now all fallen into place. With this Matra seal, goods... No wonder. Could I ask you for a favor? Since all this canned knowledge came from the if we can enter the repository, But you'll need to be the one who checks the records. I'll write a letter to Nabil.
Sure thing!
I'll also keep working here in the meantime. We can get more information on other dealers from Bahari. I'll stay here and make some...
Hello, we meet again. Have you managed to find Sino? If so, how's he doing? I read the letter, and must admit that I hadn't expected things to be so serious.
It's alright. We wanted...
Even I don't usually have authorization to enter. But, that's right. Granted, the academia is very supportive when it comes to research. However, some forms of research have proven to be so dangerous that the Matra have to step in and put a stop to them. But some information... Follow me. I'll show you.
The restricted...
Okay, since Sino is vouching for you, I suppose we can trust you. You may browse, but I'd suggest avoiding any other research files.
So this is the restricted repository. I never thought I'd see the inside of it. This is a first.
There are many who do not, even though he's no longer in. The files are over there. Just make it quick.
Whoa, there's a lot to read here. Have you found... Huh, it reminds Paimon of Sino's former partner.
His former partner? That would be Taj Radkani. But you're not far off. Mortada Radkani was Taj's only son.
What? Taj's son went to prison for...
Why do you sound so surprised?
It's just that... they arrested him in secret, so it was never publicly known. All I...
No. Unfortunately, there isn't. You've heard about Taj, right? I know Nabil has. Every Matra knows him. I would say he's probably pushing 50 this year, which makes him one of the most experienced Matra. He used to be Sino's only partner. Taj...
Ah, right. I heard Sino mention that before. I wonder if it had any...
Taj was already very well known by the time Mortada was born. So when Mortada came to study at the academia, everyone had high... and he had an unpleasant dispute with his father. Taj arrested his son. Shortly after. Since then, Taj has been periodically coming to the repository. He'll hold the files from his son's research with a remorseful look on his face.
I had no idea that happened. That must be really hard for Taj. I've never heard him mention that to anyone.
That's all...
Wait, don't tell me you're starting to... Possible. But this is Taj we're talking about. He would never do anything against regulations.
But if you claim that the canned knowledge was originating from the academia, because he was the only one... There are so many files. However...
But even so...
According to the legend, though I don't really... Do you have any questions? If not...
Paimon's kinda confused.
Oh, now that I think about it, Sino suspected that the canned knowledge was coming from within the academia, right? There's no way so many boxes could ever get through without drawing any attention. Maybe we could try asking people... Don't worry, Tosh. I won't let your reputation...
Alrighty then, let's go ask around.
Excuse me. Have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
Huh. Well, yes, but isn't that pretty normal? The academia consumes so many resources each day, everything from cooking ingredients, raw materials, even equipment for experiments. It's normal for goods to be coming in and out.
Right, but we're looking for shipments with a Matra seal. Have you seen any like that?
That I'm not too sure of. I normally wouldn't notice whether the goods have any seals or not. Maybe you should ask someone else.
Daylight hours really drag on. Welcome to the Academia. The daylight hours really drag on. Welcome to the Academia. The daylight hours really drag on. Welcome to the Academia. The daylight hours really drag on.
Excuse me, have you seen any large ship?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Excuse me, have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving?
Huh?
I'm just checking to ensure nothing unusual.
Well, I can't say it's unusual, but I did notice something. There's a Kasharuar researcher who's been making frequent shipments recently. Dozen of large boxes each time, if not more. When I asked him about it, he's been making a lot.
And you didn't find...
Well, the boxes were stamped with a Matra seal. Why should I bother?
Of course, I did start to wonder about the seal once, thinking that maybe they forged it or something. A man named Taj came here and told me that he'd already inspected the goods personally and ordered me to leave the researcher.
Possible. There must be some sort of mistake. There's no way No, I won't believe it. Taj is an honorable man. Someone mu- Wait. I know another Matra who works with Taj. I can ask him to let us speak with Taj.
As I've already told you, I don't have any way to contact Taj. A few Eremites showed up looking for Taj yesterday, and he met with before I realized it, but Taj didn't—
A group of Eremites? Could Taj really be the one making all the canned knowledge?
No way. Taj is just like Sino. They're considered heroes among the Matra. There's no way that he would... Fine.
Hey, don't let it get to you just yet. We'll get to the bottom of this once and for all.
So, this is Taj's place.
Well, what should we do then? Do we break in?
No. Well, anyway, we're still not sure if he's the real culprit. Probably not a good idea to go in without permission. What's this?
It's a paper full of names written on it. Oh, and a map. Nabil.
Yes. These are the transactions between Taj and some. The whole operation involves. I have a feeling that Sino might be unaware of what he's up against. There's no way anyone could face such a war. You're right. As for the map. If Taj really has turned on his honor and committed these terrible acts, I don't want to suspect him, but I also don't know him very well.
All right, we'll give these to Sino. Well, Sino, what do you make of it?
Taj. From what I remember, he is a straight-laced man.
So do you think he's the one behind all this?
I'm still not sure. I cannot imagine how devastating the incident with Mortada was for him. Nor can I, whether it's out of love for his son or for other reasons. We have to see for ourselves to judge him. Or rather, the person he's become. That's right. It's clear that he had a hand in this case, yet he made no report of it. That's also why I need to see him. I must ask his reasoning and judge him myself. Time is ticking. Let's go.
So this is the Court of Desolation. Are there really any treasures buried here? Oh, Paimon's kinda nervous. Could it be dangerous?
Don't worry. They'll be safe with me.
Surrender!
These walls have definitely seen better days. Was there some sort of fight here? Let's keep going and see what we can find. Whoa! Is it just Paimon? Or did that passageway just rotate? It's not gonna start moving again, is it? Either way, we should be careful. A passage! Hopefully that's our way in. That eye seems to be staring right at us. This place gives Paimon the creeps. You go first.
Taj.
Ah, Sino. It's been some time since I've seen you last. I trust you are doing well. Seeing that you've made it all the way here, you must be on the cusp of wrapping up your investigation, I presume. Even faster than I...
That's right. This case is nearly closed. But the most important answer still eludes me. Was it all your doing? Smuggling the canned knowledge? The research of the Court of Desolation?
Yes, it was me.
Then explain why.
That's the difficult part. Let's just say I've changed. I've become a selfish coward who only wants to pursue his own interests.
I find that hard to believe.
Oh, really? Way I see it, every person will end up like me sooner or later. When you're young, you press forward, unattached, living solely for the justice in your heart. But as you begin to age, you start to become more cautious. You know many things are wrong, but still turn a blind eye to them. I was the same. I never questioned my actions until Murtada died. I could feel the justice that I once strived to uphold slowly crumbling in my heart. I was completely dedicated to all that I did, but as I grew older, I found myself feeling alone. Murtada was sent to prison by my own hands. I set myself on this painful path. I failed him as a father. But now I have a chance to make it right. A chance to reunite with him. The Court of Desolation. Here lies the key to overcoming life and death.
So?
See this door behind me? I'm so close, Sino. If only you hadn't arrived—
Enough conjecture. In the end.
Since you're so sure, why don't you just let me open the door and see?
No. I sense danger behind that door.
I beg you, as an old partner, can you let me— Surely you get it by now. Doing your job without mercy will only drive people away from you. I'm the prime example.
I don't overthink things. If there is only one way for me to defend my principles, then—
Seems there's no convincing you. All right then. Let's see if your polearm skills have improved at all. This power is mine.
Through me, justice
I will
is
set
served.
things right no matter what the cost.
Your strength.
You feel it, don't you? I'm stronger than you remember. This is only—
Uh-oh. We have to stop this guy!
I won't let you open that door.
I wouldn't be so sure. I'm afraid it won't be easy to stop.
I'll do what I have.
I still remember, even after all this time, you still haven't changed.
You haven't changed either. You left that list of names. All of this. I had my suspicions from the beginning. But I couldn't be sure until we fought. If he really had—
Huh?
He never planned on—
What's happening?
Seems our time is running short. Let me make this quick then. After Murtada died, my spirit was crushed. For a long time, that is when I was people from every—
No wonder,
I'm a flesh and— I suddenly came to a realization amidst my suffering. The Court of Desolation. A place that once drove people to tragedy was still doing so. Even as long as this place exists, people will recklessly seek it out, just as Murtada did. Generation after generation. Regardless of the— Let it be buried beneath the sand forever. Once the Court of Desolation is gone, there will no longer be anyone obsessed. That's right. But that wasn't enough. I needed someone I could trust to bring the organization to justice, to add to the problem.
So—
Yes. I'm sorry. Anyway, this place is collapsing.
His fate is already sealed. There is no— He planned it all from the risking being treated as a traitor to collaborate with them.
Regardless, I was always so busy with work that I never— Finding this place was his biggest wish. Since I'll be reuniting with him here, I can only hope he won't have anything more to hold against me. I'll leave all those people on the list to you. So
there's nothing to be sorry for. If you see Mortada...
Dad, why are they so strict with me? I'm always the only one who gets in trouble.
Just leave me alone! Don't worry, I won't damage your precious reputation.
Alright, Dad. Let's start over. By the way, I finally found an area of research I wish to pursue. Why can't you show even a little leniency? Why?
because we are Matra.
The Court of Desolation has...
Just as Taj said, being buried in quicksand, to them, their only goal is to make massive profits off of dangerous research. That's an opportunity that I...
We'll help too.
Thank you. But you just leave the rest to me. So?
We meet again. Thank you so much for all your help.
Nabil, what are you...
Convicts from the desert are being escorted through Caravan Ribat, so I'm here to keep an eye on things. The last few days, at first, the mercenary groups on the list were putting... After that...
And?
Well, then we received word. The Matra then moved together. Some of them managed to get out of the academia, but still failed to escape. The scattered criminals were captured by Sino. I even heard that some...
Is Sino alright? He didn't get in.
He seems fine. He brought over 300... But even if we start feeling all self-conscious... By the way, he was walking with someone...
Sure thing, Nabil.
Don't worry about me.
Trying to single-handedly bring 300 people to justice must feel pretty...
I'm aware. However, I learned something unexpected during... Mortada had lived in his father's shadow all his life. Naturally, after Mortada died, toying with others' minds, treating lives like dirt.
Fine, I understand. This is a type of trap I've been working on which uses plants. Here, Take some just in case you need. If thrown into the mud, the trap will grow rapidly and disperse a pollen.
Sino! Tighnari! Oh, so Tighnari must be who Nabil saw earlier.
That's right. Sino asked. I also dropped by just to check for any injuries. He seems to. And Sino.
How is Kale?
She's grown a bit taller. After some time,
Huh?
I've asked her to host some, although we've apprehended. So,
I will.
If anything else happens, the three of you.
I've already caught those who were preparing to attack you in secret. Even if some criminals did slip through our fingers, they wouldn't. It's still not time for me to rest yet. Those who died have fulfilled their wit. I've been thinking about what Taj said in the Court of Desolation these last few days. I just hope my own change will come slowly, that way, just as I gained courage from my own superiors and my partner. I'll be fine. There are many things I feel many people want to. One day, I'll gather some flowers that grow in arid desert conditions. And
Hello, traveler. Have you ever heard of a moment of dreams?
Oh, that sounds like some...
Dreams have become quite the hot... The same goes for me.
Oh, right.
Yes, we organized an event to give everyone... And thus our event...
So, it's kind of like a fireside...
You could say that. We hear...
Yeah, but to us... Wait, but if there are free drinks and...
Oh, really? So you mean...
But...
No. We need experienced participants. Please allow me to address you two as...
Oh, expert? Paimon kinda likes it.
Now you seem interested. Please, follow me to the meeting. Rest assured, you'll...
Wow, sign us up. But wait, Paimon's getting ahead of herself again. Why aren't you saying anything? All right. Do you know what's the most important part of being an expert?
Well, I suppose it must be accumulating knowledge and sharing your experiences?
Nope! It's all about the title! From now on, Paimon will be known as... Paimon, the Dream Expert!
Oh, okay. Sorry to interrupt, everyone. We finally have some real dream experts joining us. Esteemed experts, this way, please.
They must be dream experts.
Oh, I have a question. No rush.
Whoa, Paimon did...
My question is simple. My everyday...
Oh, Paimon knows! Paimon's had the first time, the second time, the third time, and the fourth time, but then the boar showed...
Wait, why did all...
Because slimes are monsters, things don't tend to end well for
I suppose you're right. I just want to experience...
Looks like being an expert is next!
Oh, it's my turn.
Well? Hey, you're supposed to be helping. First...
Oh, it's quite ordinary.
Why don't you just find your wife and talk with her?
Well,
Oh!
no, it's fine.
Yeah, it's not really.
Oh,
Think about it. If you...
you do have a point.
Oh, my turn, my turn. I want to bring the souvenir box to my room into my dream.
I dreamt of a raven flying over.
Hey, no rush! One at a time! Their questions were way too difficult. We don't actually know anything more than they do. We're just more experienced. You do have a point. It's more reward. Right now, these people are like, what? Oh, and now that Paimon has said that, you know who comes to mind? Bingo! If she... Unfortunately...
Dear experts, we have another... but this...
My question is, why didn't you immediately tell me about such an interesting place?
Huh? Nahida? How did you get here?
Interesting events like a moment of dreams don't happen every day after all. No matter how busy things are, I'd still Anyway.
Oh, right!
You're not wrong. Alright, they can ask me anything. The more... Huh? What's wrong? You were all so excited a minute ago. Even so, it's not like I look super intimidating or anything, right? And in terms of reputation and renown, you've also done many great things in Sumeru, yet they didn't even flinch at you. Alas, I don't want to get in the way of the original purpose of now the atmosphere. I just want it to be another drop in the water, not the cold and restrictive container.
She's sulking. Hey! It's alright, everyone! No need to be shy. The Dendro Archon is really nice, so please just go ahead and ask. Otherwise, she'll leave.
All right. I'll give it a try.
Oh, it's the slime guy.
Hey, drop the nicknames, would you? Besides, I don't want to become a slime anymore. Maybe a finch or fish is more suitable for me.
I see. So you want to become a small animal in your dreams, right? Why do you think that sounds good to you?
I guess I just want to experience something different. My everyday life is nothing but the same. The sky is right above me and the ocean just over the horizon, yet I remain caged in a life of monotony.
So you want to experience something new in your dreams? Sorry, I'm getting a little confused. Why don't you seek out some new experiences in real life?
Because if I don't work, I won't have any Mora. Sure, I don't want to be out hammering nails and cutting wood every day, but I have aging parents and young children to take care of. By the time this all dawned on me, I realized that my life has already been filled to the brim by trifling matters, and I have no more freedom.
But if that's the case, then even if you became a flying bird or swimming fish, you will still be hammering nails and cutting wood in your dreams. The reason is you've already been caged. It doesn't matter what your physical body turns into. Your mind will still be stuck in the same predicament.
Really? That sounds pretty terrible. Then what should I do?
I don't know everything that you're going through, but how about replacing your hammer?
Huh? Replacing my hammer?
That's right. Having worked for such a long time, you of all people must know what makes a good hammer.
Well, of course. A good hammer needs to be heavy enough to drive the nail in with just a couple taps, and the handle has to have a good grip to it, not too smooth. Come to think of it, I haven't replaced my current hammer in quite some time.
You should replace it. Then decorate the handle with something you like. Maybe some ornaments, fur, or hard leather wrapping. Then, write the names of your children on it.
That makes sense. I think it'd give me a good boost of energy at work.
A new sense of adventure often ends with the little things in life. You don't need to become a bird in the air or a fish in the sea.
Yes. I'll go and pick out a new hammer right.
That's Arnahita. Only you would know how to get right.
Actually, I didn't really understand. Huh? I gave him that advice because I once saw a worker doing the same thing. After a moment, he'd start to smile. It really surprised me at the time. My guess is that the names on the handle were of important people to him. After observation, I know this kind of behavior motivates people. But is it because of excitement? Anticipation?
Oh, Paimon gets what you mean.
Don't mind me, though. This is just my way of learning.
Hey, don't forget it.
Thanks, you too. That makes me feel a lot better. Let's move on to the next question, shall we?
I already asked the experts my question earlier, but I wanted to hear the Dendro Archon's response too. What should I do?
Longing for the deceased. Even if you keep reliving those beautiful memories, it'll only highlight the... If your wife was...
No, I don't know. She even remembers.
That's really amazing.
It's almost as if my wife has obtained a second...
Maybe all of this... Were there any unresolved
I don't know. I really felt like...
But dreams are. It's not good to be...
Yes, I know. And it's probably... and...
I'm a little worried about him. I hope he can find a way to cheer up soon. I think I can handle things from here.
Why isn't it working? I don't get it.
Another
Yeah, I'm...
Are you feeling any better now?
Yes. Now that I think about it, I know where that place exists, but at the same time, I feel as if I should go. Otherwise, I'll keep on feeling like once I can stop dreaming about that place, I'll Actually, you two...
Yeah, it might also be a good chance for us to Even if you can't see your wife there, taking in some nice scenery will definitely help cheer you up.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and get yourself ready then.
Are you headed off to some interesting place with a...
Huh? Wait!
I just finished. Anyway, it looks like you're going...
Oh, there's no need to trouble you.
No need to stand on... I wanted to use...
Huh. I didn't...
I'm not all that different from you, you know.
Sometimes you just need to give up on realistic dreams.
Huh. Do adventurers often go? Huh. I guess so.
So, this is where you always...
Yes, for the most part. Our place is on the summit. When I saw her I'd tell her about our daughter, Haidar, and she always listened intently. She would also reminisce about the past with me, telling me it feels like no matter how long we may chat.
Sometimes, this is the part I'm a little puzzled about. I'm very familiar with dreams, and normally, they lack logic, but you said she could remember what you had told.
That's right. She always listened to me carefully and real. She always surprises me with some...
Whoa, that's pretty weird. Well, however, the problem is that, for example, a loud noise outside your window in the real world could cause your dream self to get loaded into and fired out of a big cannon. Another example. But the appearance of your wife seems unusually stable and unaffected by any...
I don't understand it either. But I have no reason to suspect...
But I still want to figure out the how and the why. Let's go. Well, no matter. Huh? Of course. The scenery here is amazing! Paimon wouldn't mind spending... I've yet to see anything I do not plan to deny the power of longing. His wife must be really amazing, huh? Wait, where'd he go?
Oh, so you are waiting for me here? Well, guess what? I've brought someone amazing with me today. When the Dendro Archon said she wanted to come with me, I could hardly believe it. I'll bring Haidar once I'm more familiar with the way...
Huh? There's nobody there!
Wait, Minar. Don't go that way. It's dangerous.
Uh-oh, he's gonna fall! Catch him! Whew. Luck. He's in the dream now. Oh, so he fell it. I find...
Huh? Minar. Where's Minar?
Oh, good!
What happened? Huh? Oh, right. The moment I reached the summit, I saw my wife, Minar, sitting there, and walked over to her. After I introduced her to you, she seemed a little flustered and started walking away. And then she seemed to when I realized something.
That sounds pretty.
I don't think so.
Maybe we've affected the way his subconscious. Anyway,
I think I know what happened.
let's head back now.
Oh,
Nahida, what's on your mind? We still don't have. Oh, right! Come to think of it. Right. And not only we need to understand what's happening and the rate of its development as soon as possible. Then there's no time. Stop standing there, Ilmon. Let's go!
Oh, you're back already. How'd it go?
We have an emergency on our.
What? But could you at least... I see. Don't worry. Using the event registration...
Thank you. That would be...
Let me confirm if all... Atta has already left. Has anyone seen Katya?
Oh, I... Oh, no. Can you tell us where she...
Yes,
All right, thank you. Please help us tell the others not to do anything reckless.
Sure thing.
She's sitting over there! It's surrounded! Come on, let's rescue her! She seems to be in this. Yes, but luckily she hasn't been injured or.
See you tomorrow, Professor Aisha. Huh? Why am I back dreaming? Oh, I see.
Huh? What's it?
Nearly 20 years.
Does it have something to do with your dream?
Sorry. I'm still feeling a little... All right. She was a good friend of my parents, and my first real tutor. She was also an outstanding Amorta in addition to her extraordinary...
Oh, so...
Yes. I grabbed hold of her and wouldn't let go. She hugged me, and we cried for some time until I fell asleep. When I woke up, she still decided to leave. But she claimed that investigating the abyss she had obtained some important evidence.
Guess Ad asked.
She left a seed in the... She said she looked... But strangely, I even went to ask...
May I have a look?
Of course.
Let me see. Huh? We've never seen that look on Nahida's face before.
He looks a little unwell. Hold on, we'll be right back. What's wrong, Nita? No, this plant is not judging by its features. It can't. It means that this Professor Aisha, from my experience, when forced to confront, I know she has to. Yeah, that's a trick. It's all right. There are all kinds of. Let's go back and tell her.
Huh? But how's that possible? Are you saying?
But she meant well. Yeah. I guess she had hoped that.
I see. The dreams are. I really thought she had come back.
These dreams mean nothing. Yes. So with that in mind.
I see. Thank you for rest. Otherwise, I wouldn't have anything left to remember.
Thanks, Traveler and Paimon. I saw her waver the. It was almost like a gentle ring. It's because people have something. Empathy? By the way. Yes. And now, they get to meet the people. Instead of interpreting it as a result of their longing, I have to consider a more. Yeah. This is exactly what we need to investigate. I have a bad feel. We're back. How's everything here?
Because of your warning, but some of a moment of dream.
Just as I expected.
It's the Dendro Archon. She's back.
What happened? Why have we been
Many of you here have, but I'm sorry to tell you, before we learn the truth.
Huh? I don't think it's a big deal. Aren't we just dreaming?
We've already met two. That's right! These aren't just.
All right.
So does that mean once we have some
Yeah, I still want to visit my sister. I'm sorry if what I'm about to say sounds. We had a discussion with the folks who. They all seemed as if they were alive.
Yes, that's also.
So if the results of this and all of us understand the danger, I don't think everyone will be on before the conclusion of the investigation.
We've never had such a difficult situation before. It appears that not many.
So they still want to return to their dream? That's right. Compared with these sweet and beautiful dreams, our warnings of danger. The more time we waste, the more people will ignore our warnings and return to their alluring. So, what should we do? Seems we have to go into a dream and find out the truth. Pedrush, is there anyone here who's experienced?
Let me.
Good.
This lady refused to heed our warnings and fell asleep here a little earlier.
Why isn't it working? I don't get it.
She's only. Do we also need. Don't worry about that. Now, don't be nervous. Just close your eyes. You slowly. What's wrong, Traveler? You look a little disoriented. Oh, okay. Just remember that Paimon is always. Anyway, seems like we've made it into the. Whoa. Theoretically. Anyway. door? Wonder where it could lead. Well, it's not like we have any other way to go now. Let's go in and have a look. Hey, this place looks familiar. Isn't it? Oh, Paimon sees Debbie. She's right over there. Looks like we've come to the right place.
These alluring dreams off.
Really? But what about you, can't mean?
Yes. Given that so many people have been compared to an inter.
Ah, Paimon. Oh, but there are some.
If this space is anyway.
Huh. How do we do that?
Just leave it to me.
Fuck off. You two have traveled all around.
I suppose so, but...
That's right. It's hard. Anyway, here's to your return home.
I see everything.
Oh, well,
Huh? She sounds... I've confirmed that this dream belongs only...
So, this is the power of the Dendro Archon?
Paimon... Don't worry. I don't often use my powers like this. Alright.
The Great Dendro Archon!
I'm sorry to interrupt your celebration.
I get it. The Dendro...
Hey, how about a cup of...
Memories.
Think carefully. Are you sure that meeting here and chatting...
Yes. The reports from the Steambird were true. And I never heard from...
Hey, come on. Yeah, trust your
I get it now, but since it's my dream, it doesn't matter if this is real or not. I and these friends mean the world to me. There's nothing wrong with continue.
I'm worried that if you were to continue, these dreams will always give you what you want.
Don't worry.
Are you sure?
Hey, how about we put all this troublesome stuff aside and get back to our coffee and snacks, Whether it's just a dream or...
You can't just brush off something like this. We don't even know how you people got here or where you even came from. Sorry.
No, it's alright.
It seems that for now, this place... But I wonder if there's...
Huh. Now that I'm not interested in checking it.
Okay. Just as I expected.
second. We were just up there. No, down there? Did we go up?
Don't panic. We've left Debbie's dream, but this dream has the...
If it weren't for what we just saw,
I have a guess. If the fact that the space where it...
Oh, right!
That's right.
Right! So the answers might be waiting...
Yes, and...
It looks like we may need to put something inside there.
Incinerate! Wrap up the flame!
Whoa! When it rains, it seems to disappear slowly.
Yes, and it appears again as soon as the rain stops. It's less like a flower, and more like a dangerous slime that's trying to keep out of sight.
Here we go again with Nahita's analogies. Huh? Are we back up here again? Wait. Paimon's confused. Are we up here or down there? Good thing we didn't fall.
Yes, we did. We just fell upwards.
That's not helping, Nahita! Paimon has no clue what's going on anymore. Wait,
This is probably...
Huh? Why would he...
Yes, but...
Based on what we've learned...
But fortunately...
Ilman!
Oh, it's you!
Did you say dream?
Of course. Here, let me...
Hello.
Whoa, Dad. And what's this? No, it's Pop. Anyway, now's not the time for that. Oh, right.
Sorry. I had gotten pretty
Yes, I'm glad. It must have been very hard for him. I regret not being able to fulfill my role.
No, don't...
What do
You can... I'm sorry, but... I should tell you that like the last time we met, we're...
So you mean... It seems...
Huh? Maybe.
Oh, no, Mom, you can't leave!
I'm afraid I don't quite... Don't worry, Haidar.
Minar doesn't understand. I'm fully aware. Never mind. I mean, I don't...
Yes.
Then please, let us, regardless of whatever caused this dream. But does this dream...
I'm afraid.
Okay, please, come this way. I have heard that the further down you go, the answer you're looking for.
Thank you for helping us.
You're welcome. I'll be right behind you. Otherwise, my...
We're not doing something bad, are we, Nahida?
That depends on how you define good and bad.
It's the same place again.
But they appear to be getting more and more...
Right. Something Ilmon is clearly... Rather than dreaming on it...
I believe we're on the right track. It's not that the dream... But you would never mistake...
Sometimes, but it's just...
Listen, this also explains the but if we decide to...
Oh, what?
Your mind will begin to build the dream far more attentively, which in turn... Do you remember how the constructing a realistic dream...
Does that mean there's a hope? If we wake that person up...
Mm-hmm. But the collective dream in Sumeru City... This has nothing to do with the Aranara, and humans are not capable of...
Huh? So...
That's impossible. But they are probably a scholar of the academia who had a close connection with the Akasha. Even so, how did they manage to do it? And how did... Yeah, we haven't got... Once we know their motive...
All the water that used to be here has turned into rain.
Then let's get through here before the water level rises.
We finally made it! The destination is right ahead! Wow! A new place! Well, it's just new to Paimon in this dream. This should be the final destination. Huh? Really? Yeah, I have powers related to dreams, so I guess only though there are so many. Don't worry. Hey! Everyone hold hands! Hey!
Lisa's always so calm. I wish I were the same.
He's just in an ordinary dream, so it shouldn't be him. I see everything!
Shadia has such good taste. I can never go wrong with her opinion.
No, it doesn't seem to be her.
Who doesn't want a dream to last forever?
He's just entered the dream recently. It's definitely not him. However...
You know, I've heard that. And on that note.
Sorry, I've been a little busy these last couple days. Oh, the Dendro Archon. What a pleasant...
Hmm? Oh, welcome, great I'm Amira. I run the flower shop here. And this is my husband, Moses.
Yes, how may we help you?
You already know all about me. There's no need for all the pleasantries. Perhaps I should call you the dream's owner?
As expected of the Dendro Archon. I'm sorry, Amira. It seems my research has attracted the Dendro Archon's attention. Why don't you go back to the flower shop? I'll come help you a little later.
Okay, of course, dear.
It appears that I was too naive to think I could deceive the Dendro Archon in person like this. To avoid looking like too much of a fool, allow me to ask the first question. How well would you say you understand this dream?
This dream was built by the Akasha, and it has the pass for you. Given up the ability to wake up?
Impressive! You truly are the Please, tell me how you were able to arrive at such a conclusion. In return, I'll answer the question you're most curious about.
It's simple. Apart from you, this space only consists of real people who are dreaming and imaginary people who are created here. Although you are here and appear no different from the others, I can't sense your dream. How can I wake up a person?
Fascinating.
Since you're the fully awake owner of this dream, it can theoretically, but even knowing all of that, one question—
Isn't the answer right in front of you, great Dendro Archon? It's because I've dedicated my entire reality to this dream. I uploaded my entire consciousness into the Akasha when it was still running. Actually, this all started—
No, you—
That's right. However, human models are too— The Akasha is truly magnificent. If I siphoned a minuscule amount of its energy, nobody would— Even using just crude methods, I was still able to train a fairly realistic— I named my first work Amira.
Huh? You mean the girl we—
She and I entered the academia on the same day, starting with admission procedures, and because of that one day, we eventually went on to fall in love. We studied, conducted research, and made our rhythm was always in step. I felt like we were— However, Elazar later took her from me. Yes, I need more training. I found their details in the Akasha's database. Using the pretext of testing for mental health disorders, I implanted signaling. This way I could connect them to a network, and Amira could feed to improve my— Yes. Because the Akasha was suddenly turned off, I lost all of my jnana energy. I became imprisoned in the very network I had constructed. At first, I panicked. But after—
That means everyone in the—
That's all there really is to it. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. I provide a beautiful dream. They can wake up anytime they—
I agree. This is the home we spent a great deal of effort on to build for ourselves.
Yeah, she's right. We're staying here of our own free will.
I don't understand this at all, but...
Thank you, dear. Great Dendro Archon.
You don't need to gather the Great Dendro Archon.
Uh-oh. Now he's playing dirty.
It seems like I won't need you to answer my last question. You're willing to tell me all your secrets because if you use real people as your— They just want to be with the people they cherish. I don't think there's anything wrong with me providing them with that opportunity. They don't wish to eternally part with their spouses and friends. If you understood humans a little better, or had also experienced firsthand the absolute devastation of loss, then perhaps you wouldn't be so cold towards us. If you had used your— Unfortunately, you've committed— You equated people— You lured them into the— Pain? Luring? Those kinds of things haven't existed here from the moment this world was created. She's right here. This is Ilmon's child, Haidar.
Huh? My daughter? What's wrong with her?
This dream relies on the set network. Carefully think back and retrace your steps.
I secretly went back to the mountainside with Haidar. You mean...
No, because unlike you, she can't— The moment you came into this dream, it created a Haidar to realize your wit. So, tell me, where's the—
She's still out there on the—
That's right. And she must have been terrified this— Not to mention the monsters in that area. The situation is very dangerous.
If Haidar's still out...
What are you talking about, Dad?
I must wake up right now!
Oh.
It seems the others have also remembered some. People try to avoid— However, it's because people— They have families. But in this dream, it's all just a well-devised—
It seems like I've stayed in the dream for too long.
I still have so many things I haven't done.
I thought God's— I didn't expect you to arrive at the answer through sheer power of observation. If you wanted to spend a little time in the waking world, go right ahead. In any case, I wanted to spend some time alone with Amira. As long as this dream continues to exist, you'll come back. Humans aren't as strong as you think. And even— It's time to purge.
Monsters! Be careful!
All of you, please get out out of here and find somewhere safe.
I am the master of this dream. I can create endless waves of monsters with the snap of a finger. Don't worry, they'll wake up before they get hurt. Amira doesn't like to see others in pain. If you know what's good for you, leave now!
Windblade!
You haven't won just yet.
This dream is mine! If I go into hiding here, not even an Archon can ever find me. And as long as people yearn for happiness, they will return here and rebuild this paradise!
Hey, stop! What's that? This dream is spiraling out of control and is collapsing now.
Oh no. Amira. Amira! Amira! Amira, are you alright?
I don't feel well.
No, no, no! Please, no!
Get away from there! Don't ruin my flowers!
What should I do? Where did it go?
Left because he doesn't want you anymore.
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite.
Just decide for yourself.
Stop bossing me around.
Boom boom! Prepare to be blown away! Make yourselves at home! Attack!
Who am I? I'm not Amira.
What happened? He's not very proficient. All the people he created, it's terrible. Even Paimon's freaked out. The good news is that the chaos, now we only need to...
Amira. They're all gone. It was just a big dream after all. I couldn't change my...
Do you still think this is...
I don't... The jnana energy used to sustain this dream has all been transformed into monsters. Let me disappear with Amira.
It seems that everything that's happened is too much for... I think seeing Amira, after comprehending...
Existence?
Using my knowledge, the academia has...
No need.
This isn't ask for your life app. Alright, Traveler and Paimon. We can finally wrap up this whole thing.
What's wrong, Nahida?
Oh, nothing. Let's tell the people here to gather at a moment of dreams after they wake up.
Oh, great! You're awake! Everybody has started to wake from the looks.
Yes, though there will be many people gathering here shortly, so please do your best to maintain order. I need to go to the academy.
Are we going to ask about that scholar?
Yes, but it may take some time. We can leave the rest to the mantra.
It's the great Dendro Archon. How can I help you?
I would like to check the
Okay, just... Sorry to keep you waiting, Dendro Archon. He hasn't regained...
Huh? I guess he didn't want to be... Please, give the knowledge stored in this to the mantra and ask...
Understood. But...
It's simple. This contains his consciousness. He's committed an...
I see.
All right.
Let's be quiet and just... I wonder what she's going to say.
Hello, all of you. I'm sorry for interrupting your beautiful dreams. Dreams have a big dreams of, as I've said, but just take a good... You should be proud. The path of life. What's the meaning of life? Of course, the most comfortable choice is to stop progressing. Give up thinking, and just keep repeating whatever you're already familiar with. Whenever you have such thoughts, just look at the people and things around you. Some people work hard all day so that their families can have a hot meal on the table at night. Some people travel all over the world in order to create art that resonates with all of Teyvat. Some venture in search of the world's secrets to prevent rapidly approaching, yet still unknown, world-shattering catastrophes. Life is not just about yourself. Each and every one of your actions shapes you and the world around you. Look, friends and family will remember what you've done, and even some people you've never met may benefit from your actions. Therefore, many people will strive forward to forge new paths, even if they have to endure great pain to do so. Once you begin your journey on that same difficult yet rewarding path, you'll come to know the answers to those big existential questions, yet they will no longer feel as life-defining as they did before. But if you were to believe that life is nothing but an empty, ephemeral dream, then that's also the only thing it'll ever become. You're free to choose how you want to live your lives, but as your Archon, I should first make this information known to everyone. In the end, it's up to you whether you want to embrace a beautiful dream at the cost of your real life.
Nahida said she wanted to speak with us alone. It seems like she went to the plaza in front of the academia. Dream.
Well, that dream was but as long as you can still wait. Huh? What makes you say?
Right! You said that you didn't understand. Your speech just now?
Thank you. I've heard you can't say that that's why I could understand, but all of my I don't think this one.
You're too hard on yourself. That's
alright. I've learned that emotion. Beinuni, the moment I entered the dream, I felt like I was wrapped in a. It was so warm that it felt like I had But when I opened my eyes, the feeling was gone. If I have to admit that now that I've experienced this, it's enough that if I dwell too much on its exact nature, I would be putting the cart before the horse. I gave a speech to...
Hey, what's with that
You keep looking like there's something you want to... Since we just woke up, let's stretch a little bit. A new day...